Welcome back to EU4, where we're watching Albania attempt to survive in the cruel, cruel times of 1444 or 1468. Where they keep surviving. I really thought they would just die in 1 year, especially since these guys have just been destroying everything around them, except for Albania. I'm gonna let that sink in. They've attacked everyone except for Albania, and probably also Venice. Excluding the big powers, of course. But they didn't even border Poland to begin with, so I don't know if they even count. Everyone else destroyed. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's what I think. To be honest, I think Albania deserves a good beating. How about you, Ottomans? You feel like it? You don't got a truce with them or anything. I really don't think you need any of these allies to beat them up. I mean, all they're allied to is Wallachia and Herzegovina. Yeah. And I really don't think they're that powerful. So what do you say about it? Are you going to attack them? I think it's going to be a no, isn't it? It probably is going to be a no. For gosh darn sakes, who cares about Emirati? Care about the true threat, Albania. Albania is right on your doorstep. It could invade at any moment, Ottomans. Focus up and get rid of it. Why? Why Emirati? It's a OPM that you have virtually surrounded. You might as well own the Black Sea by this point. Forget about freaking Emirati. Gosh darn it. Oh my god. Wars are still going on in the Middle East for the most part. Or at least, I think there's peace. It's just a bunch of rebels. The Timurids are actually humongous. I think they ate Transoxiana, yeah. So now, they're pretty much they've gone onto the Great Powers list on 6th, and I think they're going to stay there. Burgundy's actually 8th. What is Burgundy doing? Is Burgundy just massive? Or, I think these are their regular borders, but yeah, I think this is their normal borders. They've been threatened by someone. I don't know who. If I could figure that out, that would be nice. Oh no, they're warning Gallery. Okay, never mind. They're not doing anything stupid. But yeah, come on, Ottomans. You should know better. The Ottomans have finally finished up Emirati over here. It was a pretty clean war, I would think. There is a war breaking out over here. No, there is not a war. They're unsieging stuff. Well, that's boring. Anything else going on? More rebels, more rebels, more rebels. Oh, no, more rebels. It's always rebels. It's always the rebels. I swear. They're everywhere. Oh, maybe, just maybe, they've declared war on Albania. Let's see. Oh, well, they won't be declaring for another decade at this point. It's the Mamluks. Oh boy, we got a big fight on our hands. The kings of Egypt versus the empires of Anatolia. Who shall come on top in this great duel of giants? It looks like the Ottomans are already storming into Ramazan. The Ottoman fleet has vanquished the Mamlukian fleet. And the Mamluks have run to Benghazi. It is a world fight to the death between the Ottomans and the Mamluks. Between Ramazan and AQ. This fight will be all around crazy. And look at all those people. Ramazan, Mercuria, Fezan, Hormuz, and Adal. And over here on this side, it's just Gazi Kumuk. The mighty state of Gazi Kumuk. AQ didn't even go and help the Ottomans. That joke made no sense. But Gazi Kumuk came. Oh boy, can the Ottomans, in their all-impressive state, fight against Hormuz. Adal. I think it said Mercuria. And also the Mamluks on top of it. Who knows? Especially since they've just risen to 40,000. And the Ottomans are still at 50. Like I said before, it is a fight to end all fights. Yeah, I think I'll end my speech now. So, Ramazan has officially fallen in the war. I'm also just noticing that a lot of troops from Hormuz have managed to get into Caucasia, and that will be interesting to see later on if the Ottomans move troops up there to deal with them. And also, it looks like more troops are being funneled up there. Of course, that might end with the Ottomans now moving in. Um, there's a nice big Mamluk v Ottoman battle here, but it does appear that the Mamluks have lost fairly handedly too. And I think that is the first Mamluk fort to be taken. Yes, at Damascus. This is probably Damascus. And it looks like Halab won't last much longer either. So even though the Mamluks have 35k, and the Ottomans have definitely lost, are technically on the more losing side here at 44, it does appear that the Mamluks will lose. It is interesting to see that Adal has not moved their troops. I think Mercuria has, and Hormuz definitely has, because Hormuz is up here in Crimea and whatnot, although they are about to get pushed out. I did see that there was a Hungary-Venice war. That might be over now, though, especially since most of Hungary is occupied by Bohemia. But no, it's still going on. It's 32% in Hungary's favor. They're getting invaded by Venice now, so I think that's Venice, yeah. And I think they're declaring war for Istria or something. Something over here, Zara. No matter what. It is a silly war because Sealy is in it. So it's a Silla war. Ooh. And even though the Ottoman fleet did win the initial battle, for some reason the Mamluks are blockading Constantinople without any recourse from the Ottomans. And the Ottomans still have a much larger fleet than the Mamluks, so I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe the Mamluks moved over to blockade something, like all across the world. I can't imagine them doing that, though. Just doesn't seem legit. Oh, there we go. There's the Ottoman fleet. They're stopping them from moving into Theodoro land over here. And the Mamluks are currently stuck on the fort at Lakia. So, doesn't look like there's going to be much going on over there. And the Ottomans have evicted Hormuz from the north. And it looks like it was a stack wipe. So that's pretty much it for now. I mean, if these forces combine, they might be able to take on the Ottomans, actually. But I don't think that'll happen. I think the Ottomans will take them out piecemeal. Well, next major battle. Are they going to jump in, or are they going to just let their friends die? Looks like they're going to die. Yup. Yeah, I think the Mamluks have definitely lost this war. They had a chance. They've completely screwed that chance up. Yeah, just over at this point. Their troops are just too splintered. They got troops over here. They got troops trying to defend the Jerusalem area. More or less, yeah, they're done. They're done. Call it. And I don't know why the Ottomans haven't pieced out Ramazan yet. It doesn't make much sense, but they'll be pieced out eventually as well, I would assume. The Ottomans have made very steady and eventual progress now into, I guess you could say, Arabia, almost onto Egypt. They still have not pieced out Ramazan, but I don't think it really matters anymore if they piece out Ramazan or not. They've really already pushed really deep into Mamluk territory. that they can just keep everything occupied, and they don't need any cash inflow from piecing out Ramazan and whatnot. They're 65% winning, so that's also pretty good. I don't think any Mamluk allies have been pieced out yet. That looks like the full list. I don't think Adal, or no, Adal has moved in their troops now that they've realized that the Ottomans are a true threat to their sovereignty. I don't know how well Adalian troops are gonna do, but probably not very well. And Lithuania is attacking Crimea. That's pretty much all you need to know, I guess. And Bohemia took a big chunk out of Hungary. Oh my goodness. Bohemia got very hungry right then. Let's see what Venice is doing. Venice is now winning the Hungarian war by 22%. I don't know how many troops Hungary has. Venice has more. That is surprising, actually. So Venice might be able to take some land here and kind of show up the Bulgarians a little bit. If Albania makes it to 1492, I feel compelled to just throw them into the final battle just because. If they're going to do that well, we might as well just have them. I don't think anyone else in the Balkans is going to do half as good as freaking Albania. Except for maybe, I don't know, Romania probably will do pretty well. They're right here. But I feel like the Ottomans, Lithuania, and Poland will just split them. Really, it would be no Balkan nation except for maybe the Ottomans themselves, or Turkey will do well. That's my only assumption, because the Greeks aren't going to do too well. The North Macedonians are definitely not going to do very well. Hungary will probably not survive being inside of Hungary. I'm going to be honest on that one too. So Albania, for some reason, has the best chance of surviving. Besides maybe, I don't know, someone over here might as well. But this right here is just amazing. And it does appear that the Ottomans will be taking the fort at Al-Karak here. Okay, they just took it. There we go. And the fort here will probably fall in due time as well. And that's pretty much all I have to report for now. We're going to wait until the Ottomans march down onto Adal, if that ever does happen.